evening, family. I'm your friendly announcer, and I got some serious news to pass on to everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, family. Welcome to the Mental House. I am your host, Khadijah. I'm not going to stay on here long. This is just a tidbit of information that I want to send you out with today on a positive note and myself. So I had to share it with you since it touched my heart today. And this is also specially for um, Kiki. Okay? I want to send this message out straight to you, sweetheart, because sometimes you go through a lot of challenges, and I know. Ooh, excuse me, family. Okay, family. Excuse me. And a lot of us don't seem to know or even take into consideration sometimes how challenging it could be to be a young person in today's society. Um, so, I want to acknowledge the young people today, and a young person in particular. Kiki, keep your head up, baby girl. Okay? All right. And TT loves you. Now, what I want to do is, though, I want to say something real quick, and I want to share this little tidbit with you, and it's from Louise Hay. Okay? And there's a book that she has, You Can Heal Your Life, by Louise. Let me get it. All right? You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. In this particular chapter 7, it says how to change. Okay? How to change. It's very important. I cross bridges with joy and ease. I love how-tos. All the theory in the world is useless unless we know how to apply it and to make a change. Right? I mean, really. I have always been a very pragmatic and practical person with a great need to know how to do things. The principles we will be working with at this time are nurturing the willingness to let go, controlling the mind, and learning how forgiveness of self and others releases us. Releasing the need. Sometimes when we try to release a pattern, the whole situation seems to get worse for a while. This is not a bad thing. It is a sign that the situation is beginning to move. Our affirmations are working, and we need to keep going. That's what that means. Examples. We are working on increasing prosperity, and we lose our wallet. We are working on improving our relationships, and we have a fight. We are working on becoming healthy, and we catch a cold. Okay? Think about this now. We are working on expressing our creative talents and abilities, and we get fired. Sometimes the problem moves in a different direction, and we begin to see and understand more. For example, let's assume you are trying to give up smoking, and you are saying, I'm willing to release the need for cigarettes. As you continue to do this, you notice your relationships becoming more uncomfortable. Don't despair. This is a sign that the process is working. You might ask yourself a series of questions like, am I willing to give up uncomfortable relationships? Were my cigarettes creating a smoke screen so I wouldn't see how uncomfortable these relationships are? Why am I creating these type of relationships? You notice the cigarettes are only a symptom and not the cause. Now you are developing insight and understanding that will set you free. you begin to say, I am willing to release the need of uncomfortable relationships. Then you notice the reason that you're so uncomfortable is that the other people always seem to be criticizing you. Being aware that we always create all of our experiences, you now begin to say, you know what? I'm willing to release the need to be criticized. When you think about criticism and you realize that as a child you received a lot of criticism, that little kid inside of you only feels at home when it is being criticized. Your way of hiding from this had become creating a smokescreen. Perhaps you see the next step as affirming, I am willing to forgive. As you continue to do your affirmations, you may find that cigarettes no longer attract you to the people, and the people in your life no longer criticize you. Then you know you have released your need. This usually takes